Hi, everyone. Good morning. It is, what is it today? Is it Thursday already? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We've been doing this for a few days now. Hi, everyone. Who's here? I see comment from Kenneth Van Santen. Joey's back. Hello, Joey. Been very loyal this week. I appreciate your support. Evandro. Jonas. You're glad I'm making part 7? I'm glad I'm making part 7 too. Mixed Studios, hello. I kind of wonder if you'll make any community posts. What are community posts? I don't know what community posts are. Marco's here. Super Gamers. Hello. Red Engine Bobby. Hello, you're here. Yes. Number Block. Sup. What up, bro? Marmalade 32. I wonder if the back area with the theater screeny thing will be added. We'll find out shortly, I guess. Stephen Lines. Yes, let's find out today. That's exactly true. Jacob's Joy is here. Hello, George in the UK. You watch it alone today or with your sister? Okay. Gotta watch anytime you post that I have tablet time. Oh, you have tablet time. That's very cool. Okay, let's see. I never really loaded this up. Okay, there we go. Boom and boom. There we go. Ah, in the roundhouse. Tablet time. I guess kids do have tablet time now. See, I remember when YouTube came out, when it started being YouTube. I swear it was like uh Google Video that I used before, and then it became YouTube. Um, yeah, it's yeah. We had unlimited time online. Well, I did as a kid. But this is like in the time where kids being on the internet was like unfathomable to most adults. So, remember people at my school were freaking out that my parents were letting me on YouTube. What are you doing? And and now everyone's just okay with it. You know what I should do? I should just start by cleaning up some of the grass that lives inside of the roundhouses because it seems like there's a bunch. Ooh, maybe we should put some lights in the dark ones. Let's see, any of these have grass in them? Nope, not really, but I cannot tell inside that one. I cannot tell. I'm pretty sure there's grass inside this one. But what we should do is we should put a light inside them. That's where this comes in. Hello, light. Ah, ooh, that's very bright. Maybe a little too bright. Possibly a little too bright. Let's move you up a bit to just be like that. And there's your light. Point light. Range. Let's make it a little lower. Yeah. And brightness. A little. Oh, that's the wrong way. Come back. There we go. Just enough to like see inside, you know? There we go. It's fine. Hit duplicate. And was I right? Let's find out. Red. Do, 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 do. Singing's already started. I was right. It's full of grass. And I should duplicate it and then bring that one up to here. Okay, let's go to our editor and let's clean up what's in here. There we go. All done. That was easy. Okay, that actually, okay. Should check. I think these ones are good. You're feeling that we checked them before? They look good to me. All right. Hey, well, hey. All right. In the roundhouse. Looks so good. It looks so good. I'm really happy with this one. Are there any that I'm not happy with though? Not really. See, I don't want to release something unless I'm happy with it. And in this case, I'm happy. Okay. Let's see. So now, today, to answer some questions, what are we going to do today? Well, we've done the roundhouses, which is kind of crazy to think. Which means that now we have to do the roundhouse park. So I'm going to go over to, let me find a view that's really good to leave you on for a minute while I go to the Chuggington wiki. Oh, yes, that's a good view. Look at that. What a great view. Let's go to the Chuggington fandom site. And let's go to Roundhouse Park. Now, this time I actually want to go to Roundhouse Park because before it was like I wanted to see the roundhouses, but the page was Roundhouse Park. Wasn't quite what I wanted. Let's see. Lots of pictures of the Roundhouse Park. Oh, excellent. Toots Tall Tale. Odd Train Out is an episode with it. Okay. I need to kind of see where the entrance is. That's kind of what I need a sense of right now. Chug Patrol Out of Control. Interesting that that's an episode with it. Because I want to get the tracks laid today. And the tracks are going to take a bit of time. I know. Today is probably going to be all tracks. Oh, actually, this is pretty good. The one I was looking at all along is pretty good. Okay. So again, in season 1, there's no track here, but I cannot tell when that was added. But I'm okay with putting it in because I kind of like it. So we need a switch track because the track's going to run kind of parallel to here. So first we're going to tear up this section. Tear it up. Turn it into roads. Bonus points if you know which character says that. I want the full switch, not just that switch. I want the full switch. Full right-hand switch, like this one. Is this at the tighter radius? Should be. 51. 56, it is at the tighter radius. Well, hey! What are you at? You're at that. I don't want that. I want you at one instead. In the roundhouse. Well, it's nice to have Emery's track complete. At long last. It's always been like that track's getting torn up eventually, just who knows when. Okay, so then there's the switch. It's been delivered. The switch has been delivered. Now we're closing this track. No trains on this track. I'll have to find another way around. In the roundhouse. Oh my, what's happened here? This is no good at all. Hmm. Oh, that's better. So if I take, well, I don't want one of these because it's got, I want the correct track. I was building without it for a while, I guess. Interesting. Interesting choice by me, I guess. To just not build with the correct type of straight. Apparently that's like all along here. Interesting. Huh. I wonder why I did that. I do need the correct type of straight though. Which apparently I didn't use in here either. Oh, why ever not? It's okay, this is the correct type of straight. Now let's go to the world axis. Duplicate. And we're going to pull you over to here. Some track. Make sure it's anchored. So apparently, those tracks aren't here. Let's fix that, because that seems wrong. Doesn't it? Like, if I just go boop, I should be able to hit anchor on everything. Okay. Now this track, I want to rotate 45 degrees. What's that? That's not 45 degrees. It's probably 90 degrees. And that's probably 45 degrees. It is. But it's wrong. Because of course it is. But if I take this track and duplicate it, go to local, right over, it's right. That track's correct. But this track is correct too, I guess. Why does it look wrong? That was weird. Okay. It's right. It is right after all. Aha! So I'm going to hit ungroup. Then I'm going to hit union. Make sure there's no funny colors. And I need to find a place that lines it up with. Okay, so let's say it goes like there, right? I want it to run by this platform so that this platform can actually be used. And then the thing is that it does become two tracks. So the option is that the track that comes out here comes and becomes the second track, or it joins onto here. Hmm. And then splits off, I guess? I have to split off around here. I guess that's fine. I guess that is fine. Makes it a little more accessible. But I would like to also place that track. So let's find left-hand switch, like this one. And I just want to get a sense of how easy that's going to be, because if it's going to be too difficult, then we just won't do it. Let's just find like a rough spot for you. See, there needs to be enough clearance on. Oh, and then there's also this track here. So like the farthest back we can have it is like there. And that's not enough room to finish the turn. Are you guys bothered if there isn't a track that goes from here to the Roundhouse Park? Are you guys bothered by that? Because I always could put a track here. That connects them. I don't have a shorter turn. This is the minimum turn. that the trains can take. That's the thing, right? Is that this is the minimum turn radius before the trains aren't able to make, like with like rolling stock and that kind of stuff. This is as tight as they can go. I have tried tighter in the past and it's never worked. So I feel like the best thing to do is just connect these two here. And leave this one alone because there's no way I'm going to be able to go. Yep. Yeah. I mean, this show is more accurate to like season 6. So, or no, this game is more accurate to season 1 than it is to season 6. And in season 1, that track did not exist. So, well, that lined up kind of perfectly, actually. That was lucky. If I pull this back, it's got to go around there. So I'm going to delete that just so that I know where to mark it. You're at 1.5 degrees. You're at 46.1. Interesting. Okay. And there we have it. What I want to do actually is I do want to get rid of this because it's at 46. And this is at 41, so I actually want to send it at 4 degrees. Flip axis. Actually, I'm going to do 3.99. I hit render. That sends it to exactly 45. Excellent. Okay, and then I will select this. Or no, I should select this one. And let's find a spot where it lines up. Which is right there by the looks of it. Then we come here. I'm going to delete this, and pull that back. There we go. It's like no one ever noticed. Back to one stud. It's like this track was here all along. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see. At least it's accurate enough. That's right. At least it's good enough. You can make it a siding. I mean, there's only like 20 sidings here. I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's okay not to have a track there. If I was to do Pete's tender cart, Terry, I would put it in the repair shed. After part 8, is it entire Roundhouse Park done? Probably not. Probably not. Um, I've always said this is 10 parts. And we'll see if it ends up being that, but I would be surprised if it was not. 10 parts with no trains. Of course, trains are their own thing. Okay, so then that's too big. Too big. Let's try 3. Not 33, 3. It feels still too big. Let's try 1. That's better. Although it's not really straight, is it? It's not bad. Here we go. Look at that. That's actually quite nice. Do 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 do. Well, clear up the grass that's here at this platform. Just in case anyone wants to make a stop there. Okay, so it's starting. It's beginning. Let's see. Autosave. And let's find that picture from Clunky Wilson. So it's pretty much just a big figure 8 track, but there are 2 tracks that come in. So I'll need probably one of these and one of these. I'll hit duplicate, come on over, and let's find a spot for you, maybe directly after the platform. And we'll scale it back just a touch. Well, more than just a touch. That's quite a bit, actually. Let's find a spot for these 2 pieces. That is good. Oh dear. I need tighter, actually. 0125. There. Let's go back to 1 stud. This track, you're a small straight, I know. I'm going to do that, and then this. And why are you now a different color? Undo. Union. Why are you doing that? Alright, then you're going to stay group. I'm going to call this track union. And duplicate it. I'm going to bring it over. What I'm kind of considering doing is getting rid of this, actually. Duplicating it. And then just lining this up. 0.0625. Even though there's grass everywhere. Line up to like there. Just pull this back. Actually, I'm going to do this at 1 stud. Just like that. Okay, so now there's 2 tracks. Excellent. So it gets tricky here because the perspective's different than what I'm looking at. So we are going to have to relocate all this too. So on the right, so these tracks go this way, but this track goes this way. It might be time to make a new switch. Nobody clapped, except for me. I do want to know how big the small ones are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good to know. Actually, that's probably not a bad spot to start them from. So we're just gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's that. Duplicate. Wait. It does seem too small. How's that? That seems better. I hit duplicate. And I bring it over. Is it the same? Feels about the same. Yeah, it is. Okay. So then this track, pretty much needs to just turn 45 degrees. I go to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take it. And why is it doing that? I don't want that. What is that? What is that? Get going now. 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Okay, so then that's right there. I'm going to take these two. Flip axis. And we're going to go the other way. 45 degrees. Oh, wait. No! No! Hit group. Let's try that. Oh, no. Alignment. Middle. Outside. Inside. I don't know why it's getting it wrong. I've been doing it this way for forever. Okay. Oh, wait. One's longer than the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why. Wait, what have I done? There we go. Take this till it says 0, which is there. Okay. That feels right-ish. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our toolbox, not toolbox, editor. Get rid of the toolbox. And we're just going to paint some mud so I can see what I'm doing. Paintin' mud. Paintin' mud. Should do it for the switch too. Paintin' mud. Paintin' mud. Paintin' mud. Okay, that is better. So I can see what I'm doing. This track is a good distance. It's starting. Let's go to the editor. Let's go to flatten. Make it a little much bigger. So we need to get rid of this entire hill pretty much. We'll have to add it back. Okay. All my beautiful scenic work from earlier is going. Okay. Well, we'll start there. Those tracks are going to have to move. Okay. Then pretty much I want to ungroup. Whoa! And let's just scale at one stud. Let's see where feels good. Where feels like a good amount. That feels like a good amount of space because we have to remember that the ride-in's going in there. Just so you know, there will be another switch in here too. That feels like an adequate amount of space, I guess. Right? Might be too much. You know what? Maybe not, because there's got to be another track that connects to the ride-in. Maybe not. I'll pull it back a bit. A bit more. I just don't want to feel constricted, you know what I mean? Or restricted. Don't want to feel restricted. Okay. So we'll start there. And then I'm going to hit duplicate. One. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same thing here. And I'll hit group. Launch Archimedes, flip axis. And we'll go 90 degrees. There. So that's kind of where we'll start. This track will definitely need to move, but I just don't know how much yet. I don't want to spend all this time moving everything and go, oh no, it needs more space actually. Although we should probably get on this sooner than later. You know what? It would be better actually if it curved this way. Curved here, and then curved again. And this was there. That would be better. These are pretty tight corners. The trains should be able to do it though. Let's see. Thinking. What should happen well, let's start with this switch here. Let's just get what we can get done. I want to see how far we can build before we have to move those tracks because I want to get a really good sense of where they actually need to be. So I'm gonna start with this switch now. No, it's not going to be right. $180. Then let's hit select. Nope. There, and there. Hit group. And we go to local. That's world axis now. Excellent. Just move it over. Get rid of Archimedes. Let's find a spot there where it lines up. Go to 0125. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's so close. Okay. Just a little bit more. Oh, too much. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Right to one stud. And let's see if that still lines up. Which it does. Okay. And we're probably gonna have to do something with this track. So I'm gonna duplicate, put it about there-ish, and this track, and come back. And it should meet at the same point. Yeah, right there. Okay, so these are our new switches. Ta-da! What I would like to do is I'd like to get rid of... Oh no! It's ungroup. Oh wait, these are all unions, aren't they? Separate. Here's that. And... wait, before I do that. It's a union, right? Separate, and then group. Or what I could do, keep that as a union. I'm gonna go here. Just select the pieces that I need. It's really those ones. And that. I'm gonna hit separate and group. Do the same thing over here. Where's the buffet track? There it is. Well, let's start with just duplicating this one and putting it there. So I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna ungroup this. Right, that's right. And I just want to select those pretty much. I'm gonna hit separate and group. Come over here, do the same thing. And separate and group. Okay. And I'm going to do our ye old painting. Whoa, too large, too large. What was it before? 2? No, that's flattening. Paint. There you go. It was 1 before. Just doing a bit of painting, some mud. So we get 2. That feels a little uneven. There we go. Okay, that's an okay start. There's some like grass growing on the tracks, you know? There we go. Okay. Now we need some switches. You know what I'd like to use? I'd like to use this, or pieces from this. So I'm going to hit duplicate. And I would like to, I just want to use the arrows really, because I don't think that the switch although actually this might work. This theory might work. Let's look at the script for this. If state equals 1, do a I see. I don't really want it to be a 3-way switch. I just want it to be a 2-way switch. But I do want the arrow. Oh wait, I know how to do it. So I'm going to hit ungroup. But I want to keep the switch. So delete all. I just want this. Really, that's all I want. And this script actually manages to keep. Okay. So before I do anything, I'm just going to duplicate it. And let's see what we can do here. First, let me clean up this switch because this is messy. This is too messy. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. This. Well, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nope. Get rid of that. What happened here? Separate. Group. Separate. Oh no! Wait, what happened? Okay. It's fixed. There were two of them. And let's just shrink that back. Let's go to 0.25. Let's give us just that little bit extra precision. Duplicate, or just delete, sorry, not duplicate, delete. Delete, delete, pull that back. Pull that in. Delete, delete. These can go. They don't belong here. How does that look? That looks all right. So pretty much, there needs to be an AA and a BA. So if I start here and I just take all these, well, this needs to be corrected first. Up there. How's that? Ooh, not quite. I always have to adjust this one. I always forget. No, that's too much. 0.5. That's not going to work. So then if I take this and turn off that. How does that line up? Oh, not quite. Oh, too much. And if I shift it back to line up with that. Is that good enough? I can't tell. So I'm just going to do that. Just to narrow the gap. Okay. I'm going to go here, 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 and here. I'm going to hit group. We call it AA. So in this group, there is an AA. Good. And then I'm going to come here. I'm just going to do this. This will correct it. So if I come here, 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 and here, and hit group, I'm going to call it BA. All right? And then everything else pretty much becomes just switch track, right? So I have two of these. That's good. I'm going to copy this script. I'm going to put it into, whoops, what did I do? I'm going to paste it into here. And I'm going to take this, this, and this, and hit group. Switch part is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to go into this script. I'm going to get rid of CA. True, false, false. Okay, there we go. Get rid of that. If state equals 2, then that state equals 1. That we could do get rid of this. Right? I think so. think so. We'll have to test this out and make sure that I haven't just messed this up royally, which I might have done. But I would like... I'm gonna unselect that. Oh, I don't know what I've just done. Okay, what is this? What is this? Copy paste. Okay, it's just that. But I want the arrows too. Wait, I get it. Okay. I'm gonna ungroup. This is gonna go. Wait, no, wait, oops. Ungroup. That's gonna go. Ungroup. That's gonna go. Then ungroup. And then, whoops. And nope. And then that's gonna go. So these pieces here. This is called the switch box, let's say. Let's put it like here. Find a good spot for it. Like there. I think the up arrow can go. But this pretty much does need to be added into here. So if I group these together. Model. Model. Put it into switch part. Right, then I can ungroup that. And then it's just switch part. Switch is here now. Okay, great. But this, arrow left, needs to go with BA, I think. So here's what I'm going to do. Boom, 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 group. Right, so arrow left, AA is actually going to go into there. And then arrow right is going to go into BA, I guess. Which makes sense. And this, well, this can ungroup. No, that's model. Switch track. Now, I would like to test it before I do this for the others. Which means that it's going to take a bit to load up. Hi, everyone. Okay, let's talk to you guys while this loads up. Let's see. In Hodge's shed, there's a wrench logo. I thought there is a wrench on the repair shed. Oh no, you mean at Eddie's workshop? Yeah, there is one, but nah. Did you do the thing? Hello, really useful Ben 10 fan. Did you do the thing where the turntable lifts up on the double-decker shed? Not yet. I haven't gotten there. This is very limited. I don't have much time outside of these streams. My life outside of these streams has been neglected, and that's not a good thing. It's a good thing I'm only doing it this week. Yeah, but that doesn't seem to make the gameplay difficult. Plus, in all I've observed, nobody has complained about it. I don't know. The wrench. Oh, not the turntable. Are you a big fan of Doctor Who? I love Doctor Who. Oh my goodness. I adore Doctor Who. Peter Capaldi is my favorite Doctor. Bit of a hot take, but I love Peter Capaldi. I'm really excited for Shudigatwa to come in, and I'm excited for some new episodes at the end of this year, because it'll be, oh geez, it'll be 2 years, pretty much, since we had a season of Doctor Who. We had the Power of the Doctor last year, but I'm really looking forward to Russell T Davies coming back, and it's just gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so we're off to a good start. By one of the pieces being gone, but that just means that it's in the wrong group, probably. If I hit... Okay! Oh! Look at that. Is that easier or what, guys? Look at that. Okay, it works. I do want to try something. So, okay. I love Doctor Who. So glad you asked. Um, I'm gonna fix the switch, and then I'm gonna start doing this with the others. I think there's just a wrong piece in each one. That's all. Can you make Hoot and Toot? They will come eventually, I promise. How many new characters are going during the Roundhouse update? Well, here's the thing, right? And this is what I kind of talked about when I was starting this series of the Roundhouses. Is that, this is probably gonna be the last location for a while because it's such a huge build. And I want my summer, and I'm going away soon. Oh yes, I'm going away in like in about not even yeah, about a month's time. I'm going away for a few weeks. Um, so I won't have time. I just simply won't have time to do all these things. But wait, what happened? Show me everything. So if I come into here and I ungroup AA, and I'm going to get rid of that and group it back together and call it AA, and then come here. Wait a minute. Then BA I need. BA, I'm going to ungroup you as well, and I'm going to leave this part. And I go back and call you BA again. And part can go into switch track. So I'm going to keep doing streams, but I think I'm just going to build trains in the streams for a little bit, right? New trains. Because those streams also seem to be very popular. People love it when I do those streams. So I might just do that. Here's the other thing. So aha, I see. Well, it works. That's all you really need to know. Okay, I'm not going to play with it too much. Just, just know that the first click is going to do nothing. The first click does nothing, and I just looked at that script and got really confused, and I'm not going to fix it. There we go, a proper new switch. So it's just not those floating boxes, and it'll be easier for people to understand how to switch the track. Okay. Plus, it's more accurate to the show, and who doesn't love that? Next thing I'm going to do is this thing I'm going to clean up as well. So I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Well, let's start with cleaning up the big guys, because these are very annoying. And you can go to there. Let's go to one stud. You can go to there. You can go to there, I guess. But then that goes away, and that goes away. And that goes away, and then that goes away. Will you be making Harrison? Eventually. Eventually I will be. I don't know what eventually means, but it sounds like a very long time. We'll go there. We'll go there. Go here. 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 And these can be pulled back and pulled back. Go there. Go there. And then that could be pulled back to like there. That's not sticking out. It is. There we go. I'll just pull that to there. Okay. So then that seems to be that done. This needs to be duplicated and pulled to about there. Well, this gets shrunk back to meet it. And then pulled to about there. Oops. And this piece. Well, that piece can stay there, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to group this and call it AA. And then how do I do this? Because that's not going to line up now, is it? So let's go to our 0.5-degree rotator. Turn that off. And just shift it into like there. That lines up. This side too? Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm just going to make this a little bit longer, and then that should do. Well, I can't make that any longer. Well, I can make it like, not that much longer, but that much longer. There we go. I'm going to take this, and this, and this, and this. I'm going to group it, and I'm going to call it BA. Okay, so now in here, then I'm going to take all these parts and group them together and call them switch track. I'm going to take AA and BA, group them together, and call it switch part. I'm going to come into here. I'm going to take the script. I'm going to put it into switch part. And then I also want the switch. So I'm going to hit duplicate again. Which side? I guess that side the switch should be on. Ungroup. AA, that can go away because I just need the 2 arrows. So then that, let me keep the arrow. Delete. And this. Keep the arrow, delete. This, I'm going to position into the ground. And it's going to go like there. I could just be a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to just group them together. And then there's, oh wait, I want this one. There we go. So model, arrow left. Okay. Arrow left, I guess is for BA. Right? Yep. And arrow right, that sounds like it's for AA. Although, oh, I should have kept the other. Ugh. Okay, wait. I was being silly. See, I should keep the straight ahead arrow. So it's that one that can go away. And then with this, well, then if I hit that, right, I hit ungroup. I'm going to keep that arrow. I'm going to ungroup that and keep that arrow. Sorry, my brain, didn't realize that. It's the other way around now. I think that makes more sense. And let's group. Let's see. Joy Shortcake. PBS Kids has been making history for years and years. How has PBS Kids been making history for years and years? I'd love to hear about that. Switch part. So switch. You're going to go into switch part. AA is straight ahead. So arrow up is going to go into there. And BA is turning that way. So then I'm going to put that into there. I'm just going to ungroup. And then I'm going to call it switch track. Switch part, switch track, switch part, switch track. And then the script is good, I guess. Yep. And that's all good. Arrow up. Yeah, okay. So then those are working. Just got one more to do. See, isn't that better than those floating boxes? Okay. So now to come into here. Go back to one stud. Let's pull that back to like there. Same with this guy. Pull it back. This can be deleted. 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 Pull that back to like there. Deleted. 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 Did I keep it for the other one? Yeah, they always stay. Oh, wait a minute. That's no good. Pull those back. Get them out of here. Goodbye. There we go. Glad I noticed that. Oh, wait. That's on the switch that I was working on. That's why. That's okay. It's okay. It's a long, cold winter. So we're gonna hit duplicate, and then this is just gonna go to like there. This is gonna go to like there. Okay, that's fine. And then this should only go to like there. Until it's like hidden, but not poking through. It's gonna poke through. Of course it is. Oh, 2.5, or just 2.5. And then this, I wanna, it's sticking out a little too much, so I'm just gonna do this. There we go. And then we have to do yield fixing again. So we'll just spin it around a couple times. How do you line up to there? Oh, yeah, turn that off. Like there. Whoa, nearly. There, I guess. That could become a little longer just to fill in that gap. Oh, wait. I have to hit separate. Group. I'll just do that one. Okay. That can probably just go. Or not. It's just poking through now. Just do that. And pull it to there. Okay. I'm comfortable with that. So then I'm going to select all these. Group. I'm going to call them BA. I'm going to take this. Group. Call it AA. Now if it disappeared, what happens? Nothing. Great. Now I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to ungroup this. can actually go. This ungroup can go. Then this autosave, of course. How silly of me. I think you wouldn't autosave. You can go. And ungroup. You can go. Okay. And there's these things. Okay. Let's just pull it down a bit. And then, yeah, there's good. And then I'm just going to hit group. And model, arrow up, arrow down. Okay, so I'm going to call this switch part. Then all these other ones can become switch track. I hope you're getting, I hope this is like working as a tutorial for you guys. So arrow right should be for BA. Arrow up should be for AA. And switch should just be in there. Last thing we need is a script. Did I put a script into the other one? I think I did. Take this, ungroup. And now we can just call it switch track. Alright, so there it is. There it is. Switch part, script, switch part, script. So they've all got scripts. Okay. Look at that! Haha, we did it. Now the next thing I have to do, I'm going to hit save. And then I'm just going to hit play because I do feel like we should test it. So play here. And while that loads up, which is going to take a couple of minutes, I'll read through your comments again. Your mom loves Doctor Who as well. That's fantastic. George, will you be making hair soon? I think I answered that already. Can you add Rosa? I'll be adding Skylar at one point. Because I like Skylar. You're not leaving till the end, number block? Oh, I appreciate that. Don't know how far we're going to get today. Because I'm spending a lot of time making switches. Hola! Hello, hola! I speak French. Kind of. Not Spanish. Bonjour, ça va? Wheels to the rails. Yes, Dylan Dalmatian. Hello! Hello, Dylan Dalmatian. Nice to see you again. Oh, there's so much track to put in here. There's like a lot of track, actually. There is a lot of track. Why is there so much track? We were doing so well. Oh well, we'll get there. We'll do it. We shall do it. Okay, there I am. And the ground is, for some reason, down there. There we go. Okay, this one's working. That one is not. I wonder why not. But, so then that's working all right. And this one. Oh dear. Why is that gone? That's strange. That's strange and worth investigating, I'd say. And that the switch is functioning properly. This one's now functioning properly. And this one's not functioning at all. Well, I also just want to test the curves of these. So I'm going to grab Zeffy, who I think for some reason is a good test. There we go. Hello, Zeffy. Do 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 do. Well, off to a good start, I see. Not sure what caused that. Actually, that seems to be pretty common. I noticed a lot of derailed Zeffys there, so I wonder if there is something there. There's a bump. Okay. Interesting. So let's throw the switch. Meow. There's also a pretty big bump there. Oh! Um... This track has its collisions turned off. And it's the track that I've been using for all of it. How does that happen? How on earth does that happen? Okay, let's see. It's gonna take a second. That's... Why are collisions turned off on track? That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense. Okay, well, just for now, I guess. Let's just take all of this and turn collisions on. That is the strangest thing. Okay. Well, I'll have to do that when I get back into the editor. See, this is why it's a good thing that we test, you know? Because that's weird. That is very weird. I don't even know how it would get there. Someone's going to go back on the stream and find the moment and be like, aha! And I'm going to be very upset. Meow. Oh, wait a minute. So now that... So now that collisions are on. Wait, but wasn't it working in the Roundhouse Park? Like in the Roundhouses, wasn't it working there? By hitting Union on the tracks? Have I been doing this all wrong? Is there a reason why I haven't been? Oh. Wait a minute. Let me see something here. No, collisions are on those. Right? Right? Ah! Oh, oh, oh. There's some unanchored things here. Well, the turntable, It's all falling apart, guys. So when the tracks are unioned, something in the collisions. Okay. There's a lot of problems here. There's a lot of problems here. So, I think it's the middle piece. Or was Zeffy getting stuck on the light? Oh my goodness. There's a lot of problems here. That we will fix. Every time I think we're in the clear, we're not. I did hit stop. Okay, good. It's just taking its time. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. So, what's going on here? Air collisions are on. I should check that light. Because that will make a difference. Oh, your collisions are off. So it's not the light. Can't collide should be off. So it's not the light, it is the track. Small straight. Union. Collisions are on. But this is just a union track. So Zephy could make this track because it was... Okay, so when the tracks get unioned, and you turn on collisions, it doesn't know how to separate the parts. So it just treats, you see this blue line here? That's the wall. I thought I was being so smart. But I was actually being very, very wrong. I'm going to come here. See all that? Some of it is not anchored. Now it is. How about this turntable? Well, I don't want to do the turntable yet because it needs to go up and down, so it's got kind of different rules. If I select all these, and I deselect the turntable, should be anchored. There are just some unanchored parts floating around. Turntable is its own thing, though. So this, I have to separate and group. That's already group. Okay, good to know. Yep, just another happy day in Chuggington. Separate, group. How are your collisions? Please tell me your collisions are on. Yep, your collisions are on. For some reason, your collisions are off. When I separate you, and then group you, well, there is a part, apparently, that has collisions off. It's probably these. It is these. That's why the unions had collisions off. Okay. Now for a few more things to figure out here. BA, there's no reason for that part to not be part of. It's anchored. Right? There is no reason for that part to just not work. And then with you, oh! I copied the wrong script. That's why. Okay, well, I still have a little bit of work to do here. So these, anything here that isn't a switch, let's start with those. I'm gonna hit separate. Or not. Or not, apparently. Autosave. Always about exactly when I'm gonna do something. Can you make Zephy go up and down and rotate, please? Sure, if you can teach me how to do that. Okay. Separate. Do I actually have to do these individually? Yep. I can't separate en masse. Whoa, what's that? Oh, I can separate en masse. Separate. Oh, because that's part of a model. That one is a model already. Separate. Group. Just group those together, please. Thank you. And these ones. Separate. Group. And then these ones. Gonna just ungroup them. And separate and group. It's already a group, already a group. These ones. Separate. Wait, is one already a model? Yeah, that one is. Wait, if these are models. Okay, good. Put these. Cannot be models. Separate. Okay, what else is a model here? That's a model. I don't know why you're a model. I don't know why you're a model either. Okay, well, let's start by just doing that. Ungroup, and then separate, and then group. I'm going to hit separate, group, separate, group. This should be fixing the track. Separate, group. So then all these be ungrouped, separate, and then group. Okay. Should we try Zephy now? I'm still really confused about this one because BA. I am confused about this one because it doesn't make any sense. So I'm just going to put it into there, that part. I'm going to put it back into AA or BA. Just to kind of wake it up. I do want to test this. Even though I know it's going to be a thing. Okay, well, we're going to test it. Play here. How will the switches go? Will we just have to click on the arrow button? Yeah, that's right. Will there be a block as usual? No, this is new. This is the new type of switch being introduced for this. Remember when I first played this game and the rolling stock yard, repair shed, red and yellow tunnel, recycling yard, and rescue yard weren't even a thing. You've come so far. Thank you, Joey. I do recognize that you are a big supporter of this project, and I appreciate you watching all the streams and all your supportful comments. Supporting comments. Can you be supportful? Is that a correct word? Can you be supportful? Supportful. You can be supportful. What am I talking about? Let me Google it. Supportful. It is a word. It totally is a word. Okay. Oh, it's the first nice day in a while here. been raining. I'll probably go ride my bike after this. Go to the grocery store. That would be nice. Okay, so you have to put that thing under Zeffy, like the big turntable, then put like in the Zeffy so it can rotate like a turntable. But a turntable has to be anchored to turn. And Zeffy cannot be anchored because then she wouldn't move. I think. I think. And then people have the issue of like she's turning so she can't go through the tunnel. I do feel like it would interfere with the gameplay a little bit. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so that's working. Okay, this is all working well so far. Oh, that's a tight corner. I can see that she's feeling it. Yeah, then I switch. Okay, excellent. So now that works. Oh, there's no auto detector with these. This is why it's a good thing that we test. Let me switch. And we switch. There's just no auto detect, which is very helpful, I find, to do the auto detect. Let's just make sure the other way works, which I think we already did. Okay. And then we'll do this. Make sure that this track works. I would like to try another train on this, other than Zeffy. I'm gonna leave her there. And let's grab another train. So let's grab, let's say, Wilson. Or Brewster. Wants me to take Brewster. Hello, Brewster. And let's go... Oh, that's unanchored. That's no good. I feel like that's going to be an issue. To get to there... Which track do I have to go down? I have to go down this one. So let's just go in. And let's take a hopper car. Take a couple hopper cars. And then that'll be our test. And a boxcar. Okay. Come on, train. And we'll take it to the Roundhouse Park. Here we go. Pull in a train. Pull in a train. Pull in a train. Okay, then come forward a bit. And then which switch was it again? What is this one? So we'll go backwards. And to get in, we have to move one track over, which of course isn't easy, because why would it be easy? What's the easiest way to get over there? Might just be... That goes into the training yard. The easiest way to get over there is to probably go through the training yard. Or the recycling yard. I know the recycling yard you can too. Let's do it that way. Do 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 do. Oh, my boxcar! Yeah, I should delete it before it does anything to my hopper cars. Okay, sorry. See, I always hate reversing for long distances. Freaks me out a little bit. Aha, here we go. This is a way. Please don't derail, thank you. Okay, now let's go forward. Into the tunnel, which is lagging. I don't know why. Doesn't like something about that corner. Okay. And then that track will, in the future, go to the Roundhouse Park. And now let's... It's going to be backwards. Oh, well. Same test. It is kind of the same test. So Zeffy's still there, which is okay. So if I bring these around the corner, okay, that works. So it's good there. I throw the switch. And they're good there. They're okay with that. How about this? Okay, they do work here. That's a good sign. If I delete the hopper cars and I just try Brewster. Yeah, Brewster works very well around that corner. Okay. What I should figure out is how to do the auto detect with those switches. Because... Nah, I should do it at the roundhouse too. How do I do the auto detect? Hmm. This has become the Switch episode, when I've already had a Switch system that works, and I'm just trying out a new Switch system. But I do feel like maybe I should figure out the auto detect in another stream. I feel like that's, or on my own time, because I know that you guys just want to see. There's going to be a lot of testing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I feel like you guys just want to see me build. So I'm going to come back to the auto detect later. Okay. But I'm so glad I have this switch now. That's so much better. And I have a left-hand one, and I have a right-hand one, and I have a Y. Oh, so I have every option pretty much. That's excellent. Okay, let's find out what to do next. So, really, these tracks continue. And it's a crying shame that they do, because I have to go and do this. Then I have to group. Okay, now I can never touch the layout if I don't want to. I'm going to group that together then. And, whoop. And group that together. Okay. And I'm going to go to one stud, duplicate and pull them forward. I should do some painting as well. Autosave. And let's do some painting. Some mud, mud, glorious mud. Okay, and then around there. It's like a roadbed, right? Just a little detail that I think makes it a bit better. Okay. So now we have these tracks, which I'm kind of tempted to union and then ungroup. You know what I mean? Or to union and then group. I feel like I'm more tempted to do that. So I'm going to move this tree out of the way. And I'm going to ungroup. I'm going to hit union. And then I'm going to scale. How long do they need to be? These need to actually be pretty long. Yeah, and we're already hitting that track. Yeah, because the ride ends here. So if they're like that long, because then it comes off here, and the ride end goes here. So, but it kind of gives me a sense of how much space I do need. Because then this track comes up here. I need this much space. I need up to that hill, pretty much. So that's a good start. So if I come into the editor, region, select, how big can I select? Let's find out. Can't select that much, apparently. So we'll select there. And we're just going to select like this, okay? And we're going to move it over quite a bit. Well, the other option is to move the track. I feel like maybe we do move the track first. Yeah, let's start with the track. And let's just find a place that works for the track. Like here, let's say. So then this track just has to curve over there instead. Right? And then moving the scenery is going to be more complicated. But I'll have the track to line up with... That looks so weird without the track, doesn't it? I'll have this track to line up with the terrain. It's just weird. Maybe just a little bit over. Yeah, so then like that. How are the trees doing with that? Are the trees happy? Largely, yeah, actually. They actually look pretty happy. The track seems to be okay. It's so weird that you can do this, you know what I mean? Then let's select the next part, which is kind of all of this. And over. Autosave. This is going to be a lot on my computer to do this. I'd like just a little bit more. There we go. And we'll just go to move. And we'll shift you over. Just pretty much line up with what we had going before. I don't know what happened to the terrain in the middle. But it does seem to have vanished. Which is odd. Okay, so where does the track line up? Kind of lines up around there. If I do this, what happens? Nothing horrible, although I might not have wanted to have done that. Although the trees all seem pretty happy. Track is all lining up. Where did that middle of the mountain go? Where did the mountain go? Just got lost. That's weird. That I can just get lost like that. That's really weird. Okay, well, let's finish moving this terrain then. So select. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. We're going to move this over. Not bad. And we want it to join up. Oh, wait a minute. So because I have more selected than I should, well, I kind of get it now. Even if it's dead space, it's moving it. We want it to join like that. Let's line up the track with the mud. How's that? It's all right, I guess. Okay, I think I get it. I think I know what happened to the middle of the mountain now. Okay. And then we go to select. And we have to select. Yeah, okay, let's start there. Well, let's select what we want, like the stuff that we actually want, which is this. And we'll fill in the gaps in a moment. This is a huge thing to do, by the way. If you didn't piece that together, it's a pretty huge thing to do. To move this much terrain. So that the trains can go watch an action chugger movie. Okay, and then we'll just line it up. Oh, wait. No, don't do that. See why? Because there's too much selected here at the edge. Oh, that lined it up perfectly. Auto saving. See, I don't like that. How when there's nothing, it overrides something. That feels like a flaw. So let's move this over. And we'll line it up with the track. Like that. Oh my god, that's perfect. And of course, we could do some healing. Definitely need to do some healing here. So, come here. Alright, it's smooth. Whoa, no. Add. No. Grow. Okay. Yeah, let's just fill in the gaps pretty much. So that it doesn't look as weird. And I can paint over the grass with something else later. But right now it is annoying that there's like a very visible line. We just have to stitch over. Don't mind the grass growing on the rock like that, actually. But we should paint some mud, glorious mud. And let's go to flatten. Like that. Okay, so then now that works. Let's paint some mud, glorious mud. Just along the tracks here. Putting up there. All right. We're getting there. Now that's going to be more challenging. Let's go to flatten. And let's go to paint. And just fill that in. It's not so obvious anymore where the stitch is on these. Smooth. Let's just smooth it out. And now it's not as obvious that there's a stitch there. Let's smooth this out too. No, too much smoothing! Now this we need to correct. Because I messed up. The other thing we could do is, let's go to create or select. And let's select this. Put down, down, that. And let's just take a little bit of that. Let's bring it up. And we'll take it that way. I also do want to take a bit of that. Let's see, what on earth are we copying? Not enough. Not enough. So we'll drag it over to there. We're going to hit copy, paste. And then we're going to move it in. Paste again. Move it in. Paste again. And move it in. There. And at least there's something to work with now, you know? So that's been corrected. Sort of. Now we're going to go to smooth. Smoothing it out. Oh, that's much better. Smooth. Smooth. Look at how much better that is. Okay. So we've done a lot there. That's a lot of work that we just did. Next, what we have to do is we have to correct all of this nonsense. So these tracks, okay, I'm glad that that's all right. Let's generate. Let's generate some terrain. So not there. We do want to fill all that in. I'm going to bring it down 1 and down 1. And we're going to fill it with grass. Fill. Okay. And we're going to just pull it over. Oh, nope. No! Redo. And pull it down 1 and 2 and fill it with grass. Should do that up there too, just a bit. Fill. Okay. And this is how you fix it. For the most part, we'll never know. Nope. Please don't do that. Thank you. Go there, and we'll hit fill. Pretty much our basis is there now to fix this, to get it right. There's a little bit of grass over there that we should get rid of. Hello. Let's go to our editor. A road. There we go. And now we are going to paint some hills to replace the hills that we sadly lost in the Great Fire. And the Great Exodus. We'll call that the Great Exodus. Jeez, what a huge world. Grow. Yes, more hill. Come on. More hills. Come on, you can do it. Painting the hills. This is probably going to have to get largely flattened, so that's okay. But, so we've replaced a good chunk of it. Can we connect these tracks now? Oh my goodness. Did I actually do these as... Here, look at this. Union. Now, why did that appear? I don't know why that suddenly appeared. Is that there on all these? It's just not registering as any. That's weird. There's something fishy going on here. I do think the game's possibly getting too big. So in theory, then that should still line up. So I'll line these up like that. I'm going to hit separate. I'm going to hit group. See how easy that was? And then we have to do some painting. Home editor. Let's make it 4 for mud. No. 6 for mud. Okay, so yeah, and then along we go. All right. We are happy to announce that this track is now in service. The other track is out of service indefinitely. But we can fix that. Okay. How great is this? So, this track. I don't know what's going on because it's registering that there's pieces there. But the attributes are also showing. There's also nothing showing here. Oh, because that. Transparency is 1. Put it at 0. It's just choosing not to render that. That's really weird. So to continue making room for the Roundhouse Park, we now have to line up these tracks. Which means that all these can go away. And go away. Pretty much up until there. So what is that? 179.9, 179.9. Okay. So then let's go into our friend. Well, okay, let's just see what degree were they being rotated at. 178, 179. 1 degree? Really? Jeez, I was kind. Okay. So we'll go into Archimedes. 1 degree. And we'll start rendering. The track's going the other way. Now the track's been going this way for a while. So it will be weird for it not to. And then here's what we're going to do. My favorite. Ungroup. Ungroup. Union. Scale. Then separate. And then group, I guess. And render again. Oh no, what have I done? And then ungroup, union. Let's find a spot for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That size. I go 1 degree, flip axis. You're not a union anymore, separate. And I guess then I want to take that, autosave first. Take that, group it, and take that, group it, and take these and group them together. And now we're curving towards them. I have a feeling we're going to miss. So we'll go to 0. Then we'll keep curving. Still going to miss. So we'll go to 0. We'll go a few more. Then we'll go 1. And that won't miss by much. Zero again. And then 1. Nope. 0 a few more times. And then 1. Zero. And then 1. And 0. Then 1. Let's just see where we end up here. 0. 1 more. And then, okay, we're almost there. Oh, no way. It's going to miss by that much. There, good enough. So let's get rid of this track, this track, this track, and this track. Then just pull that track back, duplicate this track, put there. That's a weird looking corner, but it works. Now let's do some painting before we can put this track into service. Let's go to 8. That's keeping it pretty consistent. And oh no, there's a hill we've run into. Whatever will we do? Have no fears, citizen. Action Chugger is here to build a canyon. I should just refer to myself as Action Chugger from now on. You know, I have like the superpowers in this game. No, sorry. It needs to be this way. I just wanted to be like a canyon. I love the idea of it being like let's excavate this. I really like this idea of it being just like an actual canyon. Well, I don't know if canyon's the right word. Thomas at Action Canyon. Only 2 parts left. Isn't this part 7? So my theory of this is going to be 10 parts. That would mean that there's 3 parts left. And I am questioning, is that going to be enough? Might be 11 parts, might be 12 parts. But I've got to figure out that switch. Still. And I have to do the turntable. This is pretty, doing this is pretty essential. to building the roundhouse park because we need the space. And right now the space doesn't exist. Okay. Let's go to paint some mud. Ooh, yes. And there we go. That track is now back in service. See, I quite like that. I could leave that as like a ghost of the past. But no, it's got to get painted over for the roundhouse park. See, that's kind of cool. That's a cool piece of scenery there, right? For a train to go through. And it's a reminder that it was not that way before. A reminder of the past. And then that track could stay there for ceremonial reasons, but it won't. And then that should dip into the ground a bit. This tree, let's put like right... Whoa, no. Yeah, right. Yeah, tree goes 45 degrees. Perfect. This tree we'll put like right here. And then this tree we can put like right here. Okay. Keep the videos coming. You're on a roll this week. Thank you, Dennis. I'm trying. Is that going to be enough? Oh, I don't even know if that's going to be enough. Well, it is an easy fix to get that right because the tracks are lined up. You just need to go. But for now, let's just hope that it is enough. Grass. Let's get rid of all the old roadbed. There we go. Then we go to flatten. Base size large. We're going to get rid of a lot of things now. That should be enough there. Hi, Caden Studios. I'm good today. How are you doing today? Thank you for choosing to spend part of your day with me. Building more Roblox Chuggington. Okay. We haven't actually gotten that much done in this part. Last part was much more productive. This part is like, oh, we gotta move some tracks. Oh. Gotta build some switches. I went into this part like, all right, let's lay all the track for the roundhouse park. And we got started. But we haven't done enough. Okay, that's a okay start. Before I go, I will lay some more tracks just to kind of get us going. I kept those as a union. Okay. And duplicate in the models there. And then, of course, I'm going to separate and group. And these two I'm going to group together. I just want to make sure they're still lined up, which they should be. Yeah, pretty much. And tuck them in one. There we go. And then we're going to do Archimedes at 5 degrees. Swap sides, flip axis. We're going to do this until we reach 45 degrees. Well, it would have been one ago, actually, because that would have been 135. Okay. And then, so this is where the riding goes. And there's a bunch of switches off of this, pretty much. Okay. Because I think actually I'm gonna build the loop and then we'll just come in and we'll cut in the pieces that we need. I think that's probably the best way to do this. So I'm gonna ungroup, hit union. Oh, oops. Ungroup, hit union. I'm gonna scale it, take up the rest of the space of the roundhouse park. Which I actually don't know how long it needs to be. It is actually then this part. Yes. Oh, perfect. This does, it does cut across. Oh goodness, we are gonna have to move that track again. We are gonna have to move that track again, aren't we? So then that'll go to about there. And of course, there'll be lots of switches in there, and it'll be great. Let's take, nope. Let's take that again. Duplicate, let's go to local axis. And line it up here. Oh, I'm gonna have to move it again. Let's go to launch Archimedes. Let's do 5 degrees. And we want to get it to, what's 135 plus 45. 180. So we want to get this to 180 now. And there's 180. Big roundhouse park. Although this is actually around where it needs to be. So we'll do one at 0. Gonna come into here. I'm gonna ungroup, union. And scale that to like here-ish. Yeah, around like here-ish. Just thinking of where there needs to be enough space, right? And it does need to be like around here. Okay. Because there needs to be a curve off here and into here, because there's a bridge there. And then I'll take this again, duplicate it, then do 5 degrees. And 180 to 90, I guess. Yeah, it would be there. And then at that point, that's where the track shoots off over there, which is kind of right. Okay. I'm glad we did that so that I know where this goes now. I do like this canyon though, so I want to move it. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Turn off Archimedes. And we are going to correct it. Yeah, so then like that. Not local, world. I'm going to pull you back to like there. That should give us plenty of space. Okay. And then we're going to take this terrain. I'm just going to go well, how much do we have here? At the bottom. Let's take the bottom. We're going to copy and then paste. Then we're going to move we're just going to line it up with the new position of the track. Oh, almost there. That's about it. So our work didn't go to waste. Trying to make it so. There we go. Okay. This can like go over there. This you're too long. No, I think we can leave it. No, it's too long. So I'm gonna ungroup, ungroup, union. Gonna scale it back. See, it is kind of a good tool, I guess. And separate and group. And how's that doing? That track's good. And then this track. Let's just do the same thing. I selected at a good point, actually. So I'm going to ungroup, union. And then separate, and then group. Is that enough? I hope so. Apparently not. So I'll just do this. Tracks almost reopened, guys. I've been stopping trains all day for this. So it's the invisible union that I've been doing that to. I don't understand why it's invisible, but it is. Okay. Let's go into our editor. Paint. I'll paint some mud. And we'll paint in where this switch was for about 5 seconds. Okay. This mountain needs to go. And so does a bit of this one. It's okay if some of it stays. But it can't look like that. That's for sure. Let's kind of have it like go to there. I feel like that's pretty good. We'll go to grow. And we'll fill in this weird little gap. And then we'll go to smooth. And we'll smoothen it out a bit. Oh, too much. Okay. Look at this. Aha. Then we'll go to flatten. Autosave. I do wonder if this is too big for the Roundhouse Park, but you know what? As what might be the last location in the game, maybe it's okay. Do 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 do. My Cali looks nice. Thanks, Caden Studios. I don't know how to make the turntables mobile accessible. I'm afraid. I'm really sorry. That is, I mean, the turntables that I got were not given, like, I didn't develop them. They were gifted to me by someone, who I imagine was gifted to it by someone who was gifted to it by someone. So I don't understand how the code works. I just know how to replicate it and make it work in my case. But I don't know how to make the turntables work on mobile, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry. You're playing as Irving in Roblox. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay. Gonna keep flattening away this hill. And that might be enough to get us to where we need to go. I'll just do a little bit more. That might be enough, though. Yeah, that's probably enough. Then I do want to go to smooth. Oh no, then that's doing bad things. That should make it better. Although it is still a little weird. There's just like a mountain here. So maybe we should just get rid of it. A road. Sorry, mountain. Or we should at least like make it smaller. Because it is a little weird. Come on. Go away, mountain. Let's just get rid of that height there. That does feel a little better. Yeah, it's still a little odd, but there we go. Now it's working. Go away, mountain. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. There we go. See, that's more tolerable. More fathomable. Yeah, there we go. I go to a road. Get rid of the floating. The floating mountain. When I see the floating mountain. See, there's a bit of floating mountain. That can go away if it stops auto-saving. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Another thing I'm noticing is that there is a little divot. So we'll just get rid of that. It shouldn't take as long. There we go. Okay. And this tree can just go like, not here. Go right there. Same with this one. Can go right there. Needs a tree there anyways. Okay. And then there's a track that comes off here. And this track loops around and goes there. So if I go into our friend Archimedes, I go to 0 degrees, and then I go to model, and I go to ungroup, and then I go to union. Oops. And then I go to union, or there we go. And then pull this up to like there. Maybe there. Maybe there. It's much larger than it is in the show, but that's okay. Then I'm going to hit union, or that. I'm going to hit wait, no, first, undo that. Let's bring it back. Or actually, you know what we're going to do? Come here. Duplicate. And move it to where it needs to be, which is right there. We're going to go to 5 degrees. We're going to render it. Until it reaches, I guess, 0, which is right there. And that's kind of a perfect distance from the roundhouse compared to the show. We're going to go to 0. There's an issue there. Because if I ungroup, and then union, and then scale it, see, it's not good. Not good at all. So we have to select these and this, move it over to somewhere where it is good, which is probably around there. And that's honestly more fathomable in a lot of ways. So like there. As in there's enough room for trying to come off there to go there. Honestly, probably come a little closer. Maybe there. That comes up there, goes there. Little lake in here. Yeah, okay. That'll do. That should come to there. And then the switch track will have to come off there. And then I guess it'll just have to run up a bit before going there. Okay. That makes sense to me. Okay. So we've got kind of a basic sense of what this will look like. This is the size of it. There's going to be the big thing here. This will eventually become 2 tracks. And I'll loop into there somehow. And we'll be laughing. Okay. Well, that's a good start, I think. Maybe let's do some painting of... Let's do the painting of the mud. And then that'll be it. Can you add Eddie's caboose? There is Eddie's caboose. It's over in the depot. No, that's Morgan's caboose. Oh. Maybe Eddie's caboose would be easier than I thought. One day. Still got a little bit of scenery to do here. And we will bring this around. That's a little too much. And we'll go along here. There we go. And I know that they're unioned, but they're wrong, and we'll fix that next time. We are going to fix that once like we start putting in switches and everything. I just need to go through and make sure that all the tracks are not unioned. Turntables work on mobile, it just takes patience. Oh, okay. See, I don't play on mobile very much. I tried last night to show my mom on my iPad because I didn't have my computer. I was showing my mom the roundhouse part, going, look what I made, look what I made. And it was kind of nice. She couldn't tell the difference between mine and the show. She thought that it was like the same. I showed her stills from the show. She was like, is that what you made? And I was like, no. Then I showed her the ROBLOX. She couldn't tell. She couldn't tell what was the show and what was ROBLOX. That was kind of nice. But I was trying to show her the game last night. And of course, ROBLOX was down. So I couldn't. The one time, like, I was going to test things on my iPad, it was down. Okay, we actually did a lot of work today. Those trees. Let's put a tree here. Like there. No more floating trees. Trees don't grow on rocks. They grow right there. Right on the edge. No more floating trees. We did do a lot of work today. Right? Like, you know, we did this, of course. And it feels too large. Feels like this could come in more. You know? Feels like this could. Let's also take these. Like this could go like that. Yeah, I feel better about that. I do feel better about that. Let me just have a look at the Spunky Wilson picture again. Really, they should be like an even size. Like there. I feel better about there. I do. Okay. So that's what we'll work with. I'll go back into our editor and we'll paint that again. Because I just got rid of all of it. And we'll go here, we'll paint that. Make that all nice. And we'll go there. Around. The painting of the mud. One of my favorite parts of building is the painting of the mud. And we'll paint over everything that we just did like 10 minutes ago. Not even, like 2 minutes ago. All our work disappearing like that. And there. Autosave, of course. And going away, the mud's going away. Alright guys, so I will be doing this again tomorrow. It's Friday, it's the final day of the daily streams of Roblox Chuggington building the Roundhouse Park. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the daily streams tomorrow because this is taking up a lot of my life and I've got other things I need to do, but it was kind of a good reset. You know, after, because I just finished pretty much working nonstop since the end of February, actually. So it has been kind of nice to reset my mind a little bit by just doing this. But I do need to start getting back to my life again. Yeah, that looks better. I feel better about that. Like an overall track plan? That feels alright. Oh, that's a group. Yeah, that feels okay. And then, yeah, then this will come into there. There'll be lots of ways in. There'll be two different ways in, right? So you can both off the exact same track. Oh well. Oh well, so it gets to a big loop. Okay, well thank you guys for watching and spending another morning with me this week. Part 8 is not the finale. Part 8 I'm going to finish laying the track in here. In part 8. Yeah. I'm going to finish laying the track in part 8. And then everything after that will just be building the buildings in here. And then this is ready to go. We're nearing the end, guys. We are nearing the end of this update. We're so close. I can feel it. See you standing here looking over the Roundhouse Park. Oh, quite nice. Train's playing. You're trying to sleep, though. Oh, it looks pretty good. We did do a lot of work today. Again, moving an entire ecosystem is actually very challenging, and we did it. And now I have a sense of where the tracks will go. All right, guys. To continue tomorrow. Thank you again for spending another part of your day with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Bye, everyone.